Shots of assistive technology, a large print keyboard, communication devices, and a magnifier.
Hi, I'm Gina Desmond, an advocate from Disability Rights of West Virginia. Assistive Technology, or AT, enhances the lives of people with disabilities. It promotes a greater level of independence by helping people to complete more tasks.
A young woman, teenage boy, and toddler using different types of assistive technology.
AT can help at work, at school, and at home, and can be as simple as a magnifier or as cutting edge as a digital communication device. It's often something that can be provided for you at work or school, but navigating health insurance and benefits programs can be tricky. Disability Rights of West Virginia is here to help, because we believe that AT can be useful for anyone.
A two-story home in Morgantown, West Virginia.
My name's Ann Stanley, and I'm Winnie Stanley's mom.
Ann pushes her young daughter Winnie in her tiny wheelchair.
Winnie is 3. She was diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy type 2.
Winnie pushes herself in her wheelchair outdoors, then inside her home.
We were at this giant conference. We saw these little tiny wheelchairs like zipping around, and we just knew that we needed her to try one of those out. So we went to the vendor, put her in it, and that was it. We bought it out of pocket.
Winnie speaks.
We submitted it all to insurance and it was denied. They said that it was a luxury item, so it wasn't a medical necessity.
Winnie plays with her dollhouse.
They said they would pay for a wheelchair, but not that particular wheelchair, and the ones they would pay for, they're heavier, and Winnie is tiny and she needs this wheelchair because she does so well in it.
Ann lifts Winnie's wheelchair into the car with ease.
The wheelchair has allowed her to explore the world and her surroundings.
Winnie holds a leaf and smiles, then pushes herself around a playground.
So it's been a game changer since we got it.
Barbersville Middle School.
My name is Susan Swanson. I'm the mom of Ian Andrew Swanson, who's 13 years old.
Ian plays with the walkie-talkie and smiles.
He does have some developmental disabilities. He happens to be, for the most part, nonverbal.
Shots of Ian, first picking up a small figure from a cup, then tapping on his communication device with his teacher next to him.
His device is called an Accent. The Board of Education purchased his device, and they allow us to utilize it at home as well, and it travels back and forth.
Ian using his device.
I want to play with bubbles.
A teacher blows bubbles and Ian claps excitedly.
He's really learned to utilize it in a way that's helpful for him to express to us what he knows in his mind.
Ian uses his device to interact with a teacher and classmate while seated on a bike.
I want to go ride by.
Good job.
Charleston, West Virginia skyline.
I'm Barbara Calhoun from Charleston, West Virginia. I work for an organization where we serve the deaf and hard of hearing community.
Barbara works at a computer.
I'm the interpreter/community coordinator. I myself am deafblind. Well, these, I believe the technical term for them is low vision spectacles.
Close-up of Barbara wearing specialized glasses which have a second, smaller lens protruding from them.
So with these on, what it does is it takes my vision from here to here. So I would say that I get like a 60% increase.
A view of a room through the lens of Barbara's glasses. They're tinged yellow and have a second, smaller lens.
When I first found out that I was losing my vision, I knew I needed to get back to work, but there was this ultimate fear. Without these glasses, if I'm communicating with a deaf friend or a client, I cannot see them. Their hands go outside my peripheral vision that I have. But with these glasses on, I can see and communicate back, and it has changed it tremendously. And so then that allowed me to go back into sign language interpreting, and it also has given me independence again.
Barbara walks down the sidewalk with her white cane. A man works at a computer.
My name's Earl Sweet, and I work part-time here in Morgantown, West Virginia at a job service office. I went and had the audiology tests and so forth, and they said I had moderate to severe hearing loss. We do the majority of our work by phone here to get in touch with people to tell them about jobs, and so I found myself asking people to repeat themselves, and it was quite frustrating and to do that. And I was able to get the assistive telephone. What that did was it connected the sound of the conversation directly into my hearing aids. It made it wonderful. It was like talking to a person normally. It was a big help to get that.
She got in the chair and just started moving right along, like it was a natural instinct.
Winnie pushes herself in her chair.
It is teaching him how to speak. It's teaching him how to communicate.
Ian uses his device and interacts with others. Barbara.
These glasses have given me the ability to go to the movies with my husband and my daughter, and I can now watch the whole screen.
Earl.
Disability Rights of West Virginia is the agency to go to if you have any concerns about acquiring any assistive technology.
Gina.
No matter where you are in West Virginia, if you want more information or have been denied access to assistive technology, please call Disability Rights of West Virginia at 1-800-950-5250 or visit drofwv.org. This video was made possible at taxpayer expense by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Community Living. It was produced by Disability Rights of West Virginia in partnership with Rooted in Rights. The content is solely the responsibility of DRWV and does not reflect the official views of the funding agency.
Produced by Rooted in Rights.